friends, welcome to Fatbird Finds Crafting. This is Laura, and happy December. It's day one in our December daily. If you have been following along with me, you know that a wonderful subscriber, Lisa, gifted me a big Happy Meal box, and my favorite part of it is that it was included this book that she made, and this is what I'm using for my December daily this year. I've never done a December daily, so I'm excited to get started. Now, last night I worked on a set of ATCs that I'm going to put into Christmas cards, and so I was really pleased with the way that they turned out. I still need to put some words on them, but that's okay. I'm going to document. I took a picture of these. I'm going to document the day of making these ATCs on the first day of December by using all of my scraps. Let me show you. All of the scraps that match what we did on the master board. And that's how I'm going to document. I'm going to decorate my page with those and then clip one of these to the page. And that's the way I'm going to document it. And maybe put the picture of the whole set. So yeah, let me find a page in here. I can't believe that I'm gonna stack these up, and I'm gonna find a good page and be right back. Okay, I've moved the cards out of the way and I have my supplies out, and I've found this ribbon. This matches the whole paper pad that I was using to make the ATCs, so maybe we'll use a piece of ribbon. I printed these printables from Porch Prints. Aren't they beautiful? And I have this set of pins also, which I love. I don't know if that's going to make my book too thick. So I printed these just in case, and I'm going to include, maybe I'll use both every once in a while. I'll use one of these numbers instead of using every one. We'll just have to go along and see how that works out as we go. But I do love these pins. Look, there's a Christmas tree on this one and this one. They're just so cute and holly jolly. Okay, so let's find a good page. Okay, I'm going to leave this as my intro page. These are just some little extras that I'll use throughout the book. They won't necessarily stay here. This is from Thrifty Day. It is a sticker, and this is Max's favorite book, so I'll do that on a day where I don't have other memories, you know, or items to journal with. So I'll keep that clip there so I'll know where it's at. And I think I'm going to make this an intro page, and I'm not ready to do that yet, so I might do that. I'll just do that a different day because I already know that I want to do the ATC page for day one. And this will just be the intro page. It'll just say December Daily, and I'll journal in here about doing a December Daily. So I'm just going to go in order because for me, you don't have to, but for me, it helps take away some of the decision making when I'm stalling and can't make a decision. It's helpful if I have some constraints like that. So I'm just going to go in order. I had stuck this in here. I'm just going to go in order. And for me, I think, see, this is a fairly large book, and I'm going to put my cards in here. So, what do y'all think? I'm thinking about doing, you know, double spreads for the days. I probably shouldn't do that, though, just in case I need to take some out. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to open up these rings, though. I'm going to take out this card because I may use an ATC here, so I might use this later in the book. I'll put this back in my box of supplies. And I'm going to cover this little notebook page because I've got all kinds of collage material. So I'm going to take it out of the book to do that. So let's set the book to the side for just a second. And I'm going to try to stick to the idea that the December daily is a little quick. memory keeping here. I'm going to collage with the papers that I used for the ATCs. And so I'm going to leave those there so you can see how the vibe is and how it matches. Okay. And I think I'll just collage over the holes and then repunch them. Yep, so I'm going to make this quick. And this little snowman guy is cute, but I think I'll just go ahead and paste right over him so that the whole thing kind of matches. But that's okay. I still love to go in order, like I said, because for my brain, it keeps me from overthinking, or well, it helps. Helps keep me from overthinking. Oops. Let's get a little bit farther up. Uh-oh. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to trim this up and go back and repunch the holes. All right, so there's a piece of this. The trees will go over the top because they're see-through. We did this on the master board. I'll put it down here. Like I said, this is my first December daily, so it's a super exciting day. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you're new to December daily, it's simply a time when the crafting community kind of comes together, and December daily just means that you take any kind of journal that you want and journal daily, once a day, every day in December, or up to Christmas, however you like to do it. So, it's super exciting. Here, we don't need quite such a big piece here. It's fun, and it also encourages you to get, you know, a lot of your memories down for December, which is an important time, you know, for memory keeping and everything. It's a perfect time because, you know, you're usually doing something every day that's fun to remember. All right, there's that. And like I said, we're just randomly going to use pieces that I used for the ATCs. This one. Actually, I'll put something thinner over there. I'll put this one. I'll do this one up here. And then we've got washi tape also that matches, which is super cool. And the scrapbook paper here that I'm gluing down will sturdy up the page because, you know, the notebook paper is kind of thin. And then it'll be ready to go for the next page. Let's see here. And we did some of these kind of images, which I like that. But that can sort of go across the top. Let's just put, I'll just use this piece down here. Oh my gosh, it's almost big enough. Here, I'll scoot it over right there so that it's big enough. Oh no, my glue stick just ran out. I'll switch to the big one and see if that does the trick. Okay, that's gonna look cute there. Let's just put, we'll just put this little random piece that says Christmas. somewhere. Are we getting the same vibe? I think we are. Okay. Just gotta, like I said, we just gotta fill it up. Oh, here's this one's cute. This is reindeer. And I love the fact that it made a whole little set of ATCs. That's fun. That they all kind of match. I like that. All right, let's put something down here and then we'll put this like over the top. It'll be really cute. All right. Oh, this red. I love this paper. This is like, also came from Happy Meal from a different person, and they sent like gel prints and painty papers, which is awesome. It's got a straight edge, so I'm going to go up to the top with it and go that way. I'll just fill that a little bit in with marker where I didn't get to the top, or washi tape will be better. Okay, got that. And now then, I think that we can do this. Right here. And maybe this one to fill out the bottom. Yes. Oh, I like the way this is going. This is going quickly because I just worked on the ATCs, so I kind of have a feel for what we had in here. So let's put it, we'll put it sideways like that. Okay. Ooh, I think this looks very pretty. Okay, let's trim it up and then we'll put a little bit of washi stickers across the top, and I think that we'll have a great little page. I'm very excited to be doing the Christmas card swap in our little community. This is the first annual. The list is closed now. It closed on Thanksgiving Day, and we should be like receiving cards. So I'm going to come on and show you guys cards as they come in. So festive and fun. I hope that maybe next year you guys will join in if you didn't join this year. So stay tuned for that. It is on my Patreon page, and right now the Patreon page is free. Paid levels will start later if we decide to do that. Okay. All right, so there's what the page looks like. Oh, I better do the circles. Because I don't want to put tape over the circles. It's just hard to punch through sometimes. So look, let's do this. I know some of the cards had this tape, so let's put a little piece of that here. And you do have to put a little glue on the washi tape, as we all know. Washi tape is great, isn't it? So much fun. Okay. There we go. I'm using my grungy scissors because when you're collaging, the glue is not going to be dry before you start cutting away there. All right, so there's that. And then these washi tapes are so cute. They come in a little roll like stamps. The only thing I don't like about it is it's hard to find the end. I think this is it though. So let's roll out a little bit of these and see. I love the Merry and Bright and the Holly Jolly and the Santa, so I'm just gonna tear it off right there. Oh, and the deer. Y'all, the deer. Come on. They're all very cute. Right? And these are super sticky, actually. This is really sticky for washi tape. So I may not even glue them. Can you guys see? So cute. All right, so let's put the deer on. Up here. Yeah, see, that's really sticking to my fingers. Put the deer. We'll just put several stamps all the way down the page to finish it out. Holly Jolly. So cute. So there's the pink down that part of the page, and then I'll put the Santa right here in this kind of hole. Okay, I love it. Now we've got to put, we've got to cut out our 1 and put that on the page. Like I said, in case our pen doesn't always work, or there's, you know, the pens are too heavy to put on every page. So I want to go ahead and glue our 1 down. I think he'll look good right here. All right, so that's for day 1. Oh, we forgot to use a tree. I think I am going to use a little bit of a tree kind of over the top somewhere. Because I just like it. Here, let's use this little piece. Can we put it here? Yes. Didn't really have to have that, but it just, I liked it on the cards so much that I want to put it as a memory of that on the page. Okay, trim again. Shoot, y'all. Okay, and then I'm going to put this little piece of washi along the top that says Merry Christmas, and it'll cover up that one little white space. This is really cute too. I'm really pleased. I've never found a little set of a collection of things like this at Michael's that I liked this much before. So I was thrilled because now is the time that I really need it for December Daily. Okay, what do you guys think? I think I'm gonna do this one last thing. I want to journal about the fact that I did the ATC cards. And so these kind of match. See, I want to use my ATCs in all my Christmas cards. So I took a picture of them, but I don't want to use up an actual one. So I'm just going to use this. I'll use the deer. Everybody loves a good deer. And I will paper clip it on. And I will do a little embellished paper clip. I'll put a little bit of twine or ribbon. Well, you know, I have all this matching ribbon, so I probably should do ribbon. Oh, it's so cute. And then maybe I should start off with a bang. Maybe we should go ahead and glue red pom-pom on the back. Okay, I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, we're about to finish up here. Let me show you this. I put the red pom-pom on the back here. But see how this looks? To me, this looks kind of sparse, and I sort of wanted to start off with a bang. I know I can't do that much on every page, but I'm going to glue this one. I wished I had glued it on the front, so I thought, well, I'll just do that and put one pom-pom in between, like this. You can make them go between every one so that it looks super full. So I'll do that, and I'll show you, because I wanted to show you how that goes anyway. And that's going to be so cute. And then I fixed the tag, the journaling tag. So I'm going to journal on the back, and I'm going to clip it to the top. And I put the little Santa ribbon that matches. And the one, isn't that cute? I still have the one here in case this gets too heavy and I have to take it out. Yeah, but like I could put it here or here. Or yeah, or clip it here. So I'm super excited. I can't clip it over here because that's the binding, but it'll have to go here. All right, so let's glue this on. And it's probably easier to just, in this case, it's easier to run a bead of glue all the way down the side of the paper. So let's do that, because you can do it down the fabric, but this is a little easier. It doesn't take a whole lot. This Fabri-Tac is the best. If you want to make one more expensive purchase for working on your December daily, I would recommend this. And it's like, I don't know, but it's a little bit more than $10. So that's kind of high for glue, I think. But it's worth it because it works great. Okay, so before it dries, gotta hustle over here and get it to line up, right? So we want to line up in between the pom-poms that are already there. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love it. This is the fun part about doing this journaling and stuff. You don't know until you get done how it's going to come out, and it's kind of like a little surprise, and it's usually so cute. Look at that. Let's cut off the ends. And voila. I'm going to pin this on the top, and I'm going to write about doing the ATCs. And look, you guys, see, it's very representative of all the ATCs. It just shows exactly what they all kind of look like. If you want to see me making the ATCs, you can check out my video from Sunday, the craft and chat, making masterboards. And yeah, this is going to be a little memory about doing that and about doing my Christmas cards. So let's put it in the book and see. Make it official. We're going to make it official. We've done our first December daily page ever. Oh, and it looks good because there's a red page across from it. Let's get it in there. Come on, Laura. Okay. I'll get used to that. Okay. Make sure we clip it back. And there we go. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Tell me what you like best. Tell me if you like the vibe, and tell me if you're working on your own. I'm going to scoot this over because I love that big. I can't decide. I don't even want to cover up any images. Here, we'll cover up the one. If you're working on your own December daily. And we do have a community tab, so feel free to post pictures on the community tab and let us all know what yours is looking like. Okay, well, we'll be back with another December daily video soon. And stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next. Bye, everybody.